What's happening, YouTube? This is Jeff with Heavy Chevy Garage, and I got a really good video coming your way. This one's going to be about putting the 3/4 ton hubcaps on your axles, on your wheels for your square body. I haven't seen any videos of guys using this product yet. As far as I can see, it's the most well-built hubcap retainers that I've ever seen. So I'm gonna pull them out of the box right now with you. Show you what we got. Oh man, even put some candy in the box. Nice touch. It's, I don't know if you can read that. No, you probably can't. It's a Chevy 3/4 ton 12-inch 67 to 72 and 73 to 87 dog dish hubcap to 16-inch steel wheel adapter set with a 14.125 inch outer diameter. He can make different size diameters for your wheels. I just happen to have the wheels that these ones were made for. I'll link his information down below so you guys can get a set. These are really, really cool. These are the little retainers that are gonna hold your hubcap on, and you'll be welding these into the rings. All right, there it is. There's nothing else in this box. Let's get this bad boy opened up. Nice packaging. It reminds me of when you order bearings. It comes in this kind of packaging. Vacuum sealed like this. Yeah. So there it is. So basically what you do is you will, take your wheel, grind down where you're gonna weld it, rosette weld it there. But either that or they go like this. Yeah, that must be how they go. They go just like that. Just like that. Then you'll weld those in, and that will hold your vintage 3/4 ton hubcaps on wheel. So let's do one and I'll show you how it's done. And if you've done it right, then this is what you should be left with. As you can see, it's just one weld on one side of each of these. And take your time. Don't rush, because it's thicker than sheet metal, but it's still pretty thin, and you don't want this to be warped. I'll test fit the wheel on it now. It's gonna fit nice and snug. I actually don't want to put it on because I don't want to bend the wheel, but it's gonna fit perfectly. It's gonna snap right into place. Very nicely done. And I picked these up on Facebook Marketplace not that long ago, and I spent quite a bit on these. These are like brand new from the factory. I'll tell you that story a little bit later. So in the meantime here, I'm gonna get all of these welded up and then we'll go on to the next step. So something to note when I was welding that was, yeah, since I didn't have a third hand, what I had to do was hold it. I was trying to use a clamp as, like, you know, some down pressure to make sure that the tabs stay flat. But what I ended up doing was using my thumb and then just tacking the end here, just tacking the inside end to keep it in place, and holding it down. And also pushing it forward outwards, because I'd rather have it be too long than too short. I'd rather have it hold the hubcaps better than have it not hold it enough. So I also pushed out, because there is just a little bit of play in that direction as well. That bounced around, took my time, you know. So next step is prepping the wheels, and we will get that going right now. So another quick lesson to be learned on this outer diameter is specific for whatever wheel you have and can be cut to different sizes. Unfortunately, I measured incorrectly, so now I'm gonna have to grind all these down just a little bit just to get them to fit my wheels. So yeah, just make sure that you measure correctly, and you shouldn't have that same issue. They should fit nice. So because I screwed up on the measurement of the inner wheel, the diameter of this is just a little too large. He does specify that in the instructions to definitely make sure that you get your measurements correctly. I was a little bit off. So what I've done here is I've made a mark, and I'm gonna run it on the grinder, on the 12-inch grinder. I made this mark so I can make it even, because if it's not perfectly even, it could unbalance the wheel. So that's how I'm gonna do that. Hey mama, oh, I've done a bad thing. All right, so now that you've gotten them welded, ground where they need to be, in case you bought the wrong ones like me, go ahead and pull your wheel off. What you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna mark on the wheel where all these plug welds are gonna go. This time you would take a weld-through primer, coat this, and then also coat the back of the ring here. I don't have any weld-through primer, and I couldn't find any at the store, so I'm just going to use regular primer and kind of I'm going to just keep the wheel where it is, but I am going to primer the back side of this hubcap ring. that's how you weld it on there. You use the blanket to keep the sparks from hitting your tire in case you have that problem. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this all cleaned up, and then I'm going to paint it. I'll primer it and then paint it. I'm going to do a gloss black just like it originally was, and we should be good to go. Hit it with some wax and grease remover.
We carve our story in the stone. Marks that time won't overthrow. Every line a tale untold. A secret locked in gray and cold.
Yeah, so my overall thoughts on the product is that it's extremely well built. I do only have one finished right now. Like I said, I have to grind 3 of them down to fit my other wheels, but I did finish one, and yeah, that hubcap is not coming off. This thing it's built so well. I'm gonna have to very carefully pry it off later if I ever need to take that tire off. So yeah, definitely make sure that you do all the steps that I wrote, and before you even order it, just double check that the measurement's going to work out for you. Luckily for me, I have that hog, so I mean it's easy for me to take a 1/16 of an inch out of these. It may be harder if you're trying to hand do it with a grinder. It may be not as effective. So yeah, I'm going to at least get the front wheels done today. Maybe I'll get the rear wheels done tomorrow. Once I get it all finished, though, I will definitely post a video with all of them on there, maybe a drive-by or something. Anyways, thanks for checking out my channel. Link in the description for where you can pick these up. Dude's name is Kyle. He developed this product, and it's fantastic. Anyways, thank you for watching, and if you could, like and subscribe, share this with any other Squarebody guys, and you take it easy.